talking to you? I say unto you, you have the anointing from the Holy One, and you know all things. Go further. I have not written to you because you do not know the truth, but because you know it, and that no lie is of the truth. Continue. Now go to, okay? Who is a liar? But he who denies that Jesus is the Christ. He is Antichrist, who denies the Father and the Son. Continue. We are going to about like 27. Whoever denies the Son does not have the Father either. He who acknowledges the Son has the Father also. Are you there? Continue. Therefore let that abide in you which you heard from the beginning. If what you heard from the beginning abides in you, you also will abide in the Son. And who is the Son? And in the Father. So one who abides in the Son automatically is in the Father. Go on. Don't sleep. Resist that sleeping, I call it sleeping spirit. Cast it out. And this is the promise that he has promised unto eternal life. Alright? These things I have written to you concerning those who try to deceive you. If I break this place, we'll be careful. But that's not where I'm going now. 27. But the anointing which you have received from him abides in you. Amen. But the anointing, let's read it together. And that place of you, say I. Are you there? Yes, but the anointing which I have received abides in me. And you do not need that anyone teach you. I will explain this. Anyone who sees this will say, oh, so why are they teaching? Because even in the fivefold ministry, one of the office is a teaching office. Praise God. Hallelujah. But right now, the Bible says, let no one teach you. Remember, the Bible says, my spirit will bear witness. Amen. My spirit will work. Bear witness of what? Of him in us. Amen. So one will be expressing his or her weakness when he does so. He or she does not know what spirit is ministering, because we have ministers everywhere. So by what authority have I come to preach to you or teach? You have to know. By what authority has that one stand before the screen to preach, to teach, or prophesy, or deliver? What authority? So what this place is saying, he said, let no man teach you. This whole operation of the kingdom is not about man, but the spirit. Who's there? So for me to speak to you, I must be propelled by the spirit. What spirit? The Holy Ghost. So anyone who comes with enticing words of man's wisdom, you have to reject. Can I shock you? If it is not the Spirit of God, it is something contrary to God.
Yes, sir.
Though it could contain the letters.
Yes.
Please follow me.
Yes, sir.
Though it could what? Contain the letters. What do I mean? The letters? The scripture. It could, the person could be carrying the Bible, a big one, speaking from the letters, but behind it could be something anti-Christ, anti-Jesus. The devil has transformed into an angel of light. So it's not coming black again. It's coming white now. No wonder some chief priests use this white and they present themselves holy. Yes, in that realm of their own spiritual, it is holy. But before God, it is darkness, gross darkness. So let no man teach you or preach to you if you don't detect what influence he or she is ministering from. Because you may be attacked. Who is with me?
Hello.
Or you may be what? Attacked. If it is carrying the letters without the Spirit that gives it life, because the Spirit alone gives it life. If it is carrying the letters without the Spirit giving it life, it most times dangerous. Are you with me? So from what authority is that teaching taking place? This is what this place is talking about. Let no man teach you, but as the same anointing teaches. This means there is still teaching. Who is with me? There's always going to be a teacher teaching. But by what? The anointing. This is very important. So it's not everywhere we go we should open our hearts to, so that you will not be attacked. And if you are sensitive enough by the anointing, if you step in there, you will know. Sure. Might turn to someone.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you.
If you step in there, you will know. But as the same anointing teaches you concerning all things, and it's true, it's no lie, and it's not a lie. And just as it has taught you, you have a part to play. Word, abide in Him. Abide in Him. Abide in the teaching that projects from the anointing. Now, I will tell you what the problem is. Remember, this was speaking about this anointing within. The anointing, which is the Spirit of God within us, is what qualifies us for eternal life. Who is there? The anointing of the Holy Ghost that is in us is what qualifies us for eternal life. Is what qualifies us to say, I am saved. I am a child of God. That is what qualifies you. The Spirit of God in you. If it's not in you, that person is insane. If it happens now, amen. I will show you how you can know if the anointing is in you. Can I?
Yes, sir.
This is deep. This is going to shock you. Can I tell you?
Yes, sir.
If you cannot love your neighbor as yourself, you cannot have him operating in you. Check yourself. The church is cold. If you cannot have your neighbor, love your neighbor as yourself, First John 4. No, don't worry. He said, but the anointing. Stand up. Stand up. Don't sit down. But the anointing which ye have received abides in you. That anointing is what helps you do the will of the Father. Huh? And the will of the Father is what? Love. One who is not sick does not need a doctor. Someone who is not sick does not need a doctor. Do you call a doctor for someone who is not sick?
No.
So the neighbor we hate is a neighbor that is sick. That needs a doctor, and you are the doctor. You are not here. Many of us are not here. I have not come, Jesus said, I have not come for the world, the righteous, but for the sinner to come to repentance. And who are those who will administer that righteousness on them or healing? It's you. They cannot help themselves. Your neighbor. The Bible also made us to understand that if we love only those who love us, what is the difference between we and these unbelievers? Because the unbelievers love only those who love them. So if you love only those who love you, you are like the unbeliever.
Yes, sir.
There is a principle of the kingdom. The principle must be kept in its totality.
Sure.
Sure. It must be kept in its holiness. Holiness. No, not 90.9%. No. 100%.
Man.
here. Huh? Can I shock you?
Yes, sir.
God will even respond to you when you ask Him for anything because you know.
Sure.
That is why He said, faith, hope, even in existence, but the greatest. Faith, if you like, have faith that can shift mountains, and you have hope of good things to come, the change, or have no love, you are like an empty receiver. If truly the Spirit of God is in you, what has been injected in you is love. Amen.
Amen.
Let's get this. So the difference between us and the world is because we are an embodiment of God's love, ready to share the love. This is the difference. This is the difference. So, if this is not there, you are not saved. If this is not there, you can receive attack. Huh? You can receive attack of the devil. And if the grace of God does not speak, they can succeed. Do you know why? Because the Bible says, it says, love casteth away fear. What is fear? What the enemy throws at you. So what is the shield to fear? Love. So if you hold not onto love, expect anything. You will hear me say most times, I mean those who are hearing me preach most times, I say I can't receive attack. I used to say that. It is true. Do you know what? I understand this principle. Why should I have someone in my heart and I want to pray? Can I even shock you?
Yes, sir.
I don't keep the devil in my heart. I don't mean human being now. I mean this dead operating in the spirit. I don't even keep it. I know he's there, but I don't keep my consciousness. This is one problem of the church today.
Yes.
They preach people to constantly enemy. Everybody prayer today is any power, any enemy. Any power, any enemy. I am not saying it's a wrong prayer. No. But that is not the real thing. It isn't. The real thing is Jesus.
Yes. Love.
The real thing is what? Jesus. What you must dwell on is Jesus. That's why he said, everything he has taught you. We hear them, we listen to them, we listen to them, but we don't abide in it. But he's saying, abide in him.
It's love.
Abide in him. What does it mean to abide in him? It's to do like him.
Amen.
Stay in him. Stay in his word. Hold the word. Use the word accordingly. There is problem, and it has to change. It must be given from us before we inject it into the society. The negative, the contrary ones, they are always conscious of our enemy. We also, as one defended, God with us, and we profess it, we confess it. God, walk with God a majority, but we constantly keep the consciousness of our enemy. We are the same like them. Can I tell you, your constant consciousness of an enemy is fear in you. Is fear in you. That means you are not complete in love. Remember I said you keep all, not 99.9%. All. Some of us, we select how the love should operate. And Jesus did that, we will not be here today. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jesus did that. Because while we were yet sinners, am I talking to someone?
Yes, sir.
While we were yet sinners, He loved us and died. Now He said, come and represent me as I go. Amen. And you that was forgiven isn't ready to forgive. Why a neighbor is yet sinner, you refuse to forgive? Who is getting all this? Right. So you see where our attack is coming from. Huh? I know who that feels. Wisdom should give you the direction to know that you shouldn't go and tempt the devil, don't you? Huh? But you are complete in Him. It can happen. It can happen to you. Just know it. I think we should go from believing to knowing. Because believing can be attacked. You can be believing and all of a sudden the sign just come, this means the belief is now having shaking. No. Let's come out of believing and knowing. You understand what I just said? Come out of believing. Believing is good, but we have to grow out of it. And knowing what you know is established. Am I talking to you?
Yes, sir.
Are you with me? What you know is static. I know you are sitting here. Huh? You are there. When I go, I know you are there. But believing, you are sitting here, and I thought, he may not be there again. Why he's still there? We grow. Who is getting what I'm saying? Right. If we translate this into our life, Jesus said, you are healed. So what you should know that I'm healed, even if there is still. Huh? I'll walk in the healing, in the consciousness of healing, even when the thing give you cow. Thank you, Jesus. I'm healed. You are healed. Know it. This is Jesus. His word cannot lie, cannot fail. So I hold on to it. I'm healed. Walk in that consciousness. I pray for some people. I said, take your mind out of it. Do you know why I say that? Because the devil is stupid. He's very stupid man. Do you know what he does? It makes you feel that the prayer, they think about his pain, the pain is still there. No, it is gone. Walk in the light of the healing. What does this mean? Walk in the knowing that you are healed. Amen. A heart that is not static to the will of the Father cannot operate the anointing. You know what I mean? A heart that is not pure. A heart that is not pure. If a heart is not pure, if you fight against a demon, the demon will retaliate, will visit. Pure heart is necessary. Number one, if the Spirit of God will dwell, it must be in a heart that has been clean. Amen. And God is not doing that for you. You will decide that, then He comes in.
Yes, sir.
Am I talking to someone?
Yes, sir.
You decide that, then He comes in. He comes and dwell. Because He just don't dwell anyway.
Yes.
He just don't dwell anyway. He dwell in a clean place. And you desire the cleanness of your heart, He comes.
Amen.
So when we say the anointing within, the anointing is not just coming to stay inside your stomach or your gullet or your intestine. No. It comes to stay in your heart. And your heart is your life.
Yes.
The heart stops, life goes.
Yes, sir.
So we want the life to flourish. Have the Spirit of God stay in your heart. Then your life will make meaning.
Yes. Love.
Second Corinthians 1:20. Look at the world today. We cannot trust ourselves. Even in the church, leave the world. Guy, the world is too far. Church, cannot trust ourselves. And we want to face one Jesus someday. How? For all the promises of God in Him are, mind you, we read something that talks about we are with the Son in God. Huh? Now we say all the promises of God in Him. Who? The Son. In Him. The Son. Which you are partaker of him. All the promises of Jesus which you can enjoy from are true. That's what this means. Are ye are what? Yes, yes. Yes means it's true. And in him are what? Amen. To the glory of God. True or who? Who understand this? All of God's promises in Jesus, where which we are in. Some persons are getting it here. Who is getting it here?
Yes, Lord.
All the promises of God with Jesus, wherein you are in him,
Amen.
can be manifested through you.
Amen.
And what are these promises? Really? Deliverance, restoration, breakthrough. We can be an extension of breakthrough. We can be an extension of healing, deliverance, blessings to the poor. You. Not someone else, you.
Yes, Lord.
Who's getting this?
Right.
See yourself in him and he in you. So I want to say some things. Amen. Who is there? 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 If you're complete like this, just move. See, if the Spirit, Holy Spirit is not with you, in you, angels don't have anything to do for you. You can't place a demand on God's messenger without his spirit. If you say K to a demon, angels respond. And if the call is not from the spirit they know, they will never move. They will move. Amen.
Amen.
Do you know why I say love your neighbor? Can I tell you why? A neighbor may not be in faith. Mind you, you were not in faith before you came into faith.
Yes, sir.
A neighbor, even after you have come into faith, if you don't abide in him, you are loose. Huh?
Yeah,
You are loose to attack.
Yeah.
Now, if a neighbor who is not in faith and is predestined to come into faith, if you curse that one outside him, you can have problem.
Yes, Lord.
Amen.
Amen.
That's what I just said.
Sure.
You know the truth, and don't hold on to the truth by abiding in him. That once you don't abide in him, this means you cannot hold on the truth. Are you with me? Now, a sinner, a neighbor who is a sinner, destined, predestined for coming into the faith later on in life. You understand? If you, who is outside abiding in him, go against that one, you can be in trouble. you can be in trouble. Because this one does not know. But soon he will know. And if you try to attack that one, you become not from God, you are an agent. That is trying to cut off one who will come. We need to be careful. Did you get me?
Yes, sir.
We need to be what? Many like me. Let's leave that. Praise God.
Hallelujah.
I noticed that while I was doing nonsense, there was something protecting me. It is now I have understanding. Are you with me? When I was misbehaving, something was. Why was that protection there? Because this will come.
Yeah.
What is happening now will come. So anyone who dares me that time, God can fight. I didn't know that time. I didn't know that time. I live a life where people say you are using charm. Why I'm not visited? I don't know. I have someone who can testify to that here. He knows me very well. I was doing anyhow. But I never visited a native doctor. But people thought, this one, he has one heavy stronghold. I don't know where the native doctor is. Then when there was problem, they advised me to visit native doctor. I now visited native doctor. Native doctor told me that I'm not supposed to be here.
Sure.
You are aware. They say you are not supposed to be here. Why? He called me child of light. You are not supposed to be here. I saw you coming. You are not supposed to be here. Wow. You are not supposed to be here. Because of the tension then, I still forced him. I said, those two. He said, if that is the case, you will be coming here for 7 days. Do you know what he wants to do? It's not about understanding. Do you know what he wants to do? He wants to break through my security spiritually that I did not even know.
Yes.
So that I can get access to my spirit. Are you with me?
Yes.
Sorry that this story is coming up, but it will help us. I agreed. Okay, 7 days. And this place, Asaba, I don't know if anybody know anywhere called Obolu in Asaba. Obolu. From Asaba town to that place, very far. And if you stop 100 bike, before you will get one from the 100 bike that we go there, you will sweat. So going there is a stress, and I need to go there for 7 days. So I agree with him. First day we go. If you see this place, cars that are there, you will know that this country is in trouble. If you see cars that are there, packed there, not be big car. I went first day 1. He did what he wanted to do. I went second day. The third day, this man started dodging me. Started avoiding me. The third day, I came, he refused to answer me. He was answering other people, and I came early. because it's turn by turn. I forced myself into his homes. Whether he's there or I didn't see. So I told my colleague that introduced me, is the one that ever advised me to go. I know something was protecting me. But I just see wants me to be the safer. I regret. I shouldn't have even been there. But glory to God.
Yes.
There was something. We all have it.
Amen.
That's why they could not kill you.
Yes.
All this while.
Yes, Lord.
Check yourself how you were sick when you were small. They couldn't kill you. Check yourself how you were attacked growing up. They couldn't kill you. It's because of this.
Yes.
So I told my guy, I didn't understand it there. I just felt, but I knew that it's like there's something supernatural. No, then I just said, maybe it's my mother's prayer. That was what I felt. Maybe it's my mother's prayer that was. Amen.
Yeah.
I just had to tell you so that you will know who you are.
Amen.
You are not just here. You are not just alive. The devil cannot just help you. They cannot. They cannot. But you also need to know that. Huh? You also need to know that and move with that knowledge.
Amen.
Someone who they are saying, hey, this is a strong woman, oh, let's go there. Full town, people are traveling all over to that place. It's telling me that you are not supposed to be here because of this. Amen. Praise God.
Hallelujah.
So, know who you are. Having the knowledge, I didn't have the knowledge then, no. Huh? But now I have the knowledge because I'm saved. You have the knowledge now, you are saved.
Amen.
So who is that devil?
Nobody.
Who is that devil that will make your everyday prayer be every enemy, every personality? Who is that? Why is that devil conditioning you like that? You can wake up and just worship God, speak in tongues, thank Him, and go back to bed. If the devil even plays around at times, you don't need to stand up and start praying. Laugh. Laugh in the knowledge you know you have in God.
Yes, sir.
As one who cannot leave you nor forsake you. Laugh. Oh, laugh. Rise on your feet.